Hello, I am Anthony Liuzza, and I would like for you to get a peek into my life. During elementary school, I had never been faced with tragedy until the 5th grade. At this point, my cousin went into a coma, and we did not know what was going to happen to her. Because it was my first tragedy, my kid brain did not know how to process that she could die or possibly might not wake up the next day. This led me to turn to humor, because whether the jokes I said were funny to just me or others did not matter to me at the time. The only thing that had mattered during the time was whether that the jokes made me laugh and forget about the pain that she was going through and what it was causing me. It had affected me so greatly because growing up I had never had a sibling, so she was like a sister to me. And fortunately she pulled through with very minimal memory damages, so that was all good. Then this changed when I was 15 to 16. I gained two new siblings, my brother Vito, who is currently 3, and my little sister, who is currently 3 months old. This had flipped my responsibilities upside down because it made me realize what was required to parent a kid and how hard it can be to actually have to care for that child. Because of this, I had matured very quickly, especially because of my brother, because taking care of him was like a cat chasing a mouse. But even though it was hard, it was an amazing to get the experience of siblings that I'd always wanted growing up. Key Club is a club that focuses on helping people in the community through schools. It helps members develop initiative and leadership. And it was an amazing experience for me in my junior year. It was amazing to see the things that would make in meetings and how they would bring the community happiness. Key Club has also changed my outlook on community service. Originally, I had joined Key Club just to get hours, but as I attended more events and helped the community, I realized why people like to make other people smile and be happy. And I realized that I myself also enjoyed this, seeing other people smile from the things we did for them. So I plan to continue to be in Key Club my senior year so that I can continue to serve my community and so that I can continue to make the community a better place. And I also know that I can keep putting smiles on other people's faces. During high school, I went and did many community service events. But the significant one for me that I went to was Miracle League. Now, if you don't know what Miracle League is a baseball league for people who have disabilities. And it created change in me. When I got there, I was very nervous. And this was because of the fact that my buddy, Reed, the person I was partnered up with, was nonverbal. So when it came to talking to him, I really didn't know how to communicate with him. And I thought it would be a very big problem. But it wasn't. It ended up just being really fun and amazing because all he wanted to do was just hold my hand. It was really just that simple for me. But just seeing how excited he was to hit a baseball and run the bases, this opened my mind because it showed me that I should cherish the things that I've always been able to do and that I can still freely do. And that when living life, we should not take the small things such as hitting a ball for granted because we don't know what other people can and cannot do. Because of Miracle League, it made me realize how important and proud I was to play football. I felt that I was not going to make the teams when I did try out, and I played football all the way from flag up to Little League to middle school and then stopped at high school. So it was amazing to see my hard work be rewarded for the teams that I made. But football had allowed me to grow my social skills. Because when you are playing football, you have to constantly talk with the other players to make sure that you all know the play that's currently happening on the field, so that it doesn't result in lost yardage or put you at a greater disadvantage. Another thing football also taught me was how important it is to have a group of people that you can rely on, because the football team for all of us was like a brotherhood. We always had a group of people to fall back and rely on when we were in time of need. And without football, I would not have made the friends that I have today because I would not have realized how important it was to have a group of friends and a group of people behind you to support you. After high school, I'm going to attend college. I plan to either attend Coastal Carolina University or the University of South Carolina. One of the reasons I want to attend CCU is because it would allow me to stay near my family as I live 5 minutes away from the college. I'm also considering USC because I have always wanted to attend, as a kid I thought their school and mascot were really cool. and their major would allow me to progress all the way through to my master's degree, which Coastal Carolina would only allow me to get my bachelor's. I then want to use the accolades that I get from completing college and get to do my dream job, which is to be a software engineer. To accomplish this, I'm going to retake my SAT and achieve the score that I want, which would be the score needed to get to USC. To achieve the score that I want, I'm going to buy the SAT book and practice until it is time to take the test, which will be June 3rd. I'm also going to maintain A's and B's so that I can have the GPA to get into colleges I want to attend. To do this, I am going to continue doing my work and making sure that I ask for help when I don't get something and achieve the highest grades that I can possibly. Now, my high school journey in total has had ups and downs, but it'll all be worth it when I walk the stage and move on to the future that awaits me.